Hey chat. Hey chat, how y'all doing? I managed to horf down enough salad that I think I'll make it through this stream without getting crabby hungry, but we'll see. I was busy all morning writing next video essay because I told myself I absolutely have to get that done this week so I can film it next week and edit it and have it be available in this month. So the great news is I'm crushing it. Is just what I'm saying. I went to the international market in town and I got something called finger root with honey. Camera doesn't want to adjust to show you the truth of what this is. I do not know what finger root is. It looks, based on the image, it looks like either some sort of ginger or potato. My guess is it's probably like ginger. But I was compelled by the phrase finger root with honey. It seems like some sort of purported health drink. It doesn't clarify what finger root is. It just says finger root from finger root extract powder. So, I'm gonna drink this and we're gonna see how much a better gamer it makes me, because it'll make me healthy immediately. I finally left the house for the first time today. I haven't left the house / my apartment since Friday because it was bitterly cold in St. Louis over the weekend. I finally left the house today, but I have also I just eaten a lot of grilled cheese and nachos over the week. I figured out a recipe for nacho cheese that takes about 10 minutes and is super good, but it does mean my on average consumption of Velveeta cheese slices, Velveeta perfectly preserved cheese alternative substitute semi-cheese slices has been like 3 a day. So I need some health, and thank God they just bottle health now, and I can just chug this and I'll be healthy again. It's good. It's weird. It has a very pleasant, the initial taste is a very pleasant, slightly medicinal, not spicy, but spicy adjacent, slightly honey taste, and then it fades away to being cereal sweet. You know what I mean? Like artificially sweet. It says no preservatives and no sugar added. It also says beta-glucan. Beta-glucan. Which I don't know what that is. Kind of like cereal milk. Yeah, at the end. Where it's just it's not sugar, but it is sweet. Cashew. Yeah, cashews are great for any sort of cheese alternative, like vegan cheese alternative. I used to work at a health food deli, and we would make taco wraps or lettuce wraps that used a cashew cheese. And it was great. It was really good. I feel like branding it as cashew cheese was probably dissuaded some people from trying it, because it was just a really pleasant umami cashew sauce. It was good. This is fine. I'll let you know when I'm healthy again. I'll let you know when the health kicks in. I mean, I probably won't even have to say it. I think you'll see it in my gaming. There will be a notable spike when my body has finally rejected the cheese sluggishness of the past week. And I was almost a whole week without leaving my apartment. I should have stayed in one more day. No, probably not. I don't know what that would have achieved, actually. Okay. Okay, so we just got to the Bright Falls AWE. That's right, this is what we were doing. And I'm pretty excited, because Bright Falls, if you remember, was where Alan Wake the setting of Alan Wake 1 was. My guess is this will be the end of the game, or that we're pretty close to the end of the DLC. So I've got Alan Wake 2 locked and loaded and ready to shoot. So we'll get there when we get there, I guess. God, it's dark in here. Yep. Okay. I don't know how to pick. I should be able to pick up multiple objects, but I don't know how to do that with a controller. Because it wants me to hold. Hold on. Oh, I'm out of juice. Okay, hold on. Let me get rejuiced. We both need to get rejuiced. Are you not gonna let me juice? What's happening, game? Alright, that's fine. Oh, there's our little buddy. There's our little booty friend. I'm not gonna summon. Is it just not gonna refill my stamina? Cause okay, there it goes. That was gonna be a hard reset on our part. That didn't go through. Let me tell you the recipe. I'm gonna curse all of you the knowledge. I think I've mentioned that one of my New Year's resolutions for the year was... I see, I'm locked in. One of my New Year's resolutions for the year was to make a recipe from every cookbook I own. One of my favorite cookbooks is the New York Times No Recipe book. And it's great. It doesn't give you any exact like amounts or anything like that. It's just sort of like, I don't know, figure it out. It's nice. It's written the way that like that if a friend was telling you a recipe for something they really liked, it's written in that kind of style. Can I... How am I supposed to get over there? So it has a recipe. It is a great recipe book. It's one of my favorite. I make a lot of stuff from it very frequently. Because it's just like a list of stuff that you can do. Anyway, they have, I was looking through it and there was a recipe for nacho cheese that the author got from watching Rachel Ray make nachos during an interview.
These are the notes of Dr. Emil Hartman.
Not quite what I was hoping for. I was hoping that was going to do something for me. But the recipe is a handful... Yeah, no, unfortunately that's not a button, Trolloby Agent. Have I noticed that creepy buddy over there occasionally moans out like a worm through time? Detective Hoops? Yes. I have noticed that. He says a lot of freaky stuff that I don't care for. I guess I'll just go for it? That feels like a bad idea. He's talking about Alan Wake again. This dude loves Alan Wake. Anyway, the recipe is, he recommends doing, here's what I've been doing, which is different from exactly what he recommends. I've got like a saucepan, and I brown some ground beef in that saucepan, and then I throw in a handful of cheddar cheese, a couple slices of Velveeta super melty cheese product, and then any toppings I want to put in that I want to heat up. Like, I've been dicing pickled jalapenos and putting those in, and then a little bit of milk at the bottom to kind of loosen it all up because it's way too thick otherwise. And then you can put some... Uh-oh, well... Yep. I can't see shit. Oh god, it's stuck again. My stamina is stuck again. Hey y'all, this is the worst yet. What is happening? I can't do shit. I mean, I can't do anything. No touch. That was a cool disappearance. Yeah. This is not going great so far, stream-wise. Anyway, you melt that all down. Heat up the chips. If you brown the chips, not brown them, but if you heat them up in the oven at just like a 350 for like 10 minutes, they get nice and more flavorful. Don't put any salt in the cheese. The chips will have cheese enough or salt enough. And then I pour that over the chips and put on some diced tomatoes. And it's pretty much perfect. It's pretty much extremely perfect. I think my stamina, oh, plus Greg, that is a good read. I had forgotten about that. Okay. Ooh, Bright Falls summary. Okay. This should... I'm hoping this will give us information about the ways in which this crossover is functioning. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation occurred at Cauldron Lake. The citizens of Bright Falls had gathered in the town's southwest field for the annual fest known as Deer Fest. Eyewitnesses all claimed that the day had been sunny, confirmed by reviews of the area's weather reports, but then with no warning, a thunderstorm appeared in the direction of the Anderson farm, and a tornado rose from Cauldron Lake. The torrential rain that followed caused a flash flood. It was as if day had turned to night. Testimony from blank. Frank Breaker, sheriff of Bright Falls, formerly a bureau agent. I can't believe Frank Breaker was a former bureau agent. Managed to guide the crowd to safety as the festival grounds were destroyed by the flood. I can't believe he left the bureau. That feels like a thing that is surprising to me that happens. I feel like once you're in the agency, it seems like you're just always going to be an agent. Or you're going to die, which is also clearly an issue. Lack of official bureau presence on the scene makes this event difficult to report as a confirmed AWE, though the similarity to other known events in Bright Falls area lead credence to the accounts of the townsfolk. Hobbs, yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. Yeah. All right. Okay. Oh, I should have grabbed that one while I was over there. Nope, no thank you. Don't feel like you need to come over here. Okay. What is... Oh, is that just a TV monitor? Try to figure out what that glowing red thing is. Okay, now I'm here. And what has this gotten me? The third thing was a monster? Not man, not woman, but some other third thing. Parentheses, a monster. I don't know what, get the power on. I don't know what being over here really got me. I can see lines going off. I can't go back there. I don't think there's anything over here. I don't think I can get up. Can I get in? Can I get in anywhere? Maybe if I circle back, there will be something for me to push. This is the audio thing again. Okay. Get the power on.
Now that it was for the best.
Okay, did that do anything? Ah, fuck! I misdirected my stomp. Okay, I'm healthy now. I finished it. Alright, did I successfully activate that? I mean, it doesn't seem like I did, because I can't get in there.
This is where my work turns.
So here's like the faux, I think, faux farmhouse? Maybe there's something over here I missed. Here we go, okay. I guess I did them in the wrong order.
You are pretty tall for the eyes, Dr. Parker.
Rude. I hit his booty! Ass out! I hate that. I hate that. But I do like being able to circle back and get some goodies. Where'd you go? Ah! Fuck! Okay. Fuck you. Ah, fuck. Oh, I really should have, should have recharged all my shit before I tried to make that run. Okay, what now? Oh, I see. I have to Oh my god, his ass is in the way. Okay, no, there it goes. Where's the other one? I see. I swapped them. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Why would that thing block anything? And yeah, no. That was fair. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever. Why would I blow anything? That was my mistake. Hieroglyphics mode. Happy. Happy to. I should make that a button on my, oh my god, it starts all the way here. Oh my god. I should add a button to my Steam Deck for hieroglyphics mode. Do I have to really start? Ugh. Okay, no, it's fine. I know. Oh no, the lights are on. What are we doing here? I guess we're starting all the way over? Ow. Wow, it did a lot of damage. Okay, noted. Oh my god. No. Ugh. Okay. That time it was my fault, and I'm okay with accepting that. Totally okay with that. Okay. Okay. I know this feels like the boss fight, and clearly it is. Chad, thank you for the resubscribe. Clearly it is, and yet on the other hand, it feels like it will not end with here. Where'd you go? Hey, where'd you go, little buddy? I don't like when he shows his ass to me. Fuck you! Okay. Are you gonna summon some boys? You gonna summon some friends? Wow, did he get all three of them? That sucks. Okay. Boys first. Okay, and where? I see, this light. Oh, that sucks. So this light isn't strong enough to heal my shit? That sucks. That's not great. Fuck. Alright. Cause like literally how am I... Is this one still up? Okay, this one's still up. Are you gonna heal me? I don't think... Okay, there it goes. I do think that is glitching. Like, I know it won't let me. Recharge if I'm not on a light. I do think there is also some sort of glitch happening. I wish he weren't there, though. You know what I mean? Saw you. Annoying. Annoying. Chat. Annoying. I mean, clearly the health drink hasn't kicked in yet, is what I have to say. This is that Velveeta slug. That Velveeta sluggishness. A well-documented gaming condition. Come over here. I'm not fucking around anymore. You! Oh, god damn it, game. That one was also my fault, but I'm still angry about it, so whose problem is it, really? It's mine. It's mine. Velveeta Slug and Veruca Salt would be a sick touring combo. Where'd you go, bud? Oh. Drywall! Oh. I dropped the drywall, I guess. Okay. Hey! I chose right this time. Okay. Alright, so that one's... It looks like 3 of them are up this time. Find your brother and kill him. Ah! Wow, that one redirected to hit his ass. Okay, again, how did that one just... The geometry is not working for me in this game. Ugh. Okay. Alright, that one's up, so just the 2 over here. Ooh, could you boys not be fighting right there? Okay, actually it was fine. No, don't darkness me. Oh my god. I feel like I did barely any damage to his shields that run, which is a profoundly annoying feeling. I really wanted to recruit that dude. Okay. Where? Oh, perfect. Oh, I killed him. Okay. Okay, those three are up, so it's just that one. What is the range on that? Infinite range. All right, well, no, please, I fucking swear to God, game. Okay, so I'm fucking up something. I'm fucking up something because he seems to be recharging his shields and sending us into darkness a lot. So I think I'm just there's something in the gameplay that I'm missing. Like there has to be. This cannot be what this whole thing is. It does give me some comfort to know that everybody hates this boss battle, but not as much comfort as I wish. I just feel like the turnover for when he's summoning darkness feels really short, and he healed back all of that shield damage that I had done. So I feel like I'm doing something wrong, but it's not clear to me feedback-wise what. Game, absolutely not now. Have I glitched him? Because that would be great news for me, actually. I mean, I think he's teleported. Chat. I don't think it's not gonna go to the next. It's not gonna go to the next. It's just not gonna go to the next phase. I mean, it's fun to look at the model. Look at the character model. He's rocking the fishnet pants. Okay, I guess. I think the game is also Velveeta sluggish. I've decided that the right way to do the tool time is to think about it less and just let it kind of gurgle up from my stomach through my esophagus. I feel like the Velveeta sluggishness probably actually benefits. I think it's actually probably good in terms of my ability to tool time. Fuck you. Fuck! Okay, no, we're good. Thought he was gonna get me. It was too dark. I whiffed my positioning on that. Okay. Where are the boys? Where are the boys you summoned? Hartman, where are the boys you summoned? Hartman. Your boys, where did they go? There they are. There we go. Oh, come on. No. Fuck. Oh my god. Yep. Thank you. Yes. You've got bullets. I'm so proud of you. No, thank you, actually. No, that's fine. Please don't. Come where I can control you. No. Ooh. Okay, thank you. Please, I'm so close. Okay. Did we get it? Okay. Whew.
Hartman won't be a problem anymore, Langston. But investigations need someone to run it.
Langston?
Interested?
Yes!
I've seen what happens to sector heads, ma'am. No thanks. Ma'am,
Langston's
I'm
the
getting
red shirt that
something on my
lives.
terminal here, an AWE alert from Bright Falls, Washington. But it might be a glitch. The date's all wrong, a couple of years in the future. And we're in lockdown. There shouldn't be any incoming signals.
Maybe it was active before we went into lockdown? Are there agents on site?
Let me check. Agent Estevez is the field agent in charge of monitoring the site, so she should be there to let us know if the situation has been through any major changes recently.
I love Langston being like, pass. I've got 2 cats at home to worry about. No, thank you.
Things set in motion. If the alarm's true, then so is the reason for the alarm. The effect must follow the cause. It's happening again. A return. You have been warned.
Okay. Man, that was not, I mean, that was fine. It was a fine boss fight. I feel like a running frustration I do have with Remedy games is how often their boss fights are not like... they're not like different. You know what I mean? How do I phrase this? They're not like an alternate structure. They're just kind of like more, yeah, just more. Hobbs, that's exactly it. Like it's just like more. And that is oftentimes quite frustrating. I did not do the other Control DLC. I had every intention to, but I did not. The first time I played through and beat Control, I played through it on a PlayStation, which is not where I am playing it right now. I'm playing it on PC, and that's where I got the DLC. And so I didn't have a save file to play it through. And so I ended up having to download a save file. And that got us to this DLC, but the save file had already completed the other Control DLC. And it didn't unlock the user profile aspects of it, so I can't go back and replay that. I would like to go through it. It really depends on if I ever have time to play through Control again, which hard to say. This is such a cool outfit. I hope somebody is cosplaying this specific outfit. Such a cool jacket. I love the kind of Art Deco vibes of it. I guess everything else is just like Ati quests, which are fine. But I think this means that we did it. I think we beat the DLC. And that's just the long and short of that. That's great. Okay. It's a great Steam Deck game. I did just get a Steam Deck, so that might be a primo option. Although I started playing Sekiro on it, and that's real good. Okay. optional works better written than it does out loud. So at the risk, I think that's something for you, but not for me. All right, let me find the face. Whoop. All right, I should be able to play Alan Wake 2 through GeForce Now, but I haven't tested this out. I did download Alan Wake 2, so just in case this doesn't function, we've still got that. But let's see if we can get this to work. All right. Let me swap games. Alan Wake 2. Okay. Olivia, I posture checked, but I do need to go get some water. Because although the finger juice is revitalizing me physically, it turns out I still need water to be healthy. All right. Clicking through on some stuff. Okay. End user agreement. Love it. Love to agree. Photosensitivity warning, just a heads up. All right. Dialogue, subtitles, yes. Ooh. Let's do that. And let's make it visible for you. Well, I don't know which of these things is going to be it. Hold on. There we go. Kind of. Okay. Yes. All right, before I start, I'm going to go get some water. I'll be right back. All right. Bye, Olympus Mons. I hope you get a chance to play it soon. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Maybe I'll just do it full screen. That'll be fine. Or... oh, no. You're going to be weird about this. That's fine. Okay. Nudity warning. Is there an option? Let's see. Alan Wake is a different game. And one I'm not totally prepared to play on stream. Why is it not? I can't believe. Oh, okay. There's just a higher range for dialogue volume. That's cool. Let's do speaker name and subtitles. That's useful. Oh! I've never shown you any Wang on purpose. I found the nudity censor button. I'll just go back and play the opening on my own time, so I still get to experience that live Alan Wang. Do you think that does Alan Wang's mobility have the same mobility as Baldur's Gate Wang, would you say? Bye, Ice Applaud. Listen, I also want Alan Wang. Don't get me wrong. But I'm gonna get I'm gonna get in trouble with it's pigeon shaped. No! Headbongers is an AWE. You were right, Detective Hoops. No dedicated physics to the Alan Wang. Games still have so much to do to catch up to Baldur's Gate 3. Destroying a source point deals devastating damage. Ooh, I just got cold. My blanket's too far away. Hold on. It's loading. It's fine. Oh no, it's ready to go. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive.
I control the
This story is a
water.
monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Is this the ass that we would have seen otherwise? I'm excited. You don't have to tell me, chat. I'm just gonna say I'm excited to see what the music situation for this game is. No, help me! Help me! Help me! Wow. I mean, that's cops for you. I really appreciate that they're like, Pacific Northwest, have some fucking ferns. This is loud. I'm gonna turn the volume down. It is loud in my ears. Okay. It's good fern tech. The fern tech in Alan Wake 2 is incredible. Highly accurate, beautifully draped, wiggle. All great fern qualities that I love to see. Man, you really have to jam in. Guess I'll die. You really have to jam in the stick to get a little bit of a jog out of this lad. It is an unpleasant sensation. Maybe that's the point, but I hope it's more sensitive in the main game. Ooh. Oh, look at me glisten. Look at me glisten. Clean me, rain. Alright. I think I'll just stay here until the rain passes. It's Pacific Northwest. It won't be there long. I'm probably not going to New Game Plus it. I don't really get to New Game Plus games anymore. Because it could be... Because this is the thing about being a streamer / video essayist about video games is gotta keep playing new games. So basically, as soon as we're done with Alan Wake 2, we're gonna play the new Cult of the Lamb DLC or not a DLC, update that just dropped. So like, I'm already behind on 2024 new games. Oh! That was a weird pop-up. That was thrilling.
Hey, how are you?
Faith,
Good, Mom.
I
How
love
are
to
you?
give my game character
trip might take a little longer
experiences,
than I
like
thought.
feeling the rain on their
I'm
skin.
sorry I've
They
been gone
deserve
so much
it.
lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery.
Ron, yes, there's a nudity censor button that I had to turn on because of the dick.
Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
Oh my god, did they reboot Night Springs in this
I'll let you get back
universe?
to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a
Well-spoken
coincidence
Rambler,
that
this is
another
Alan
body
Wake 2.
turns up just as
We have
arrive in
started it.
town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Bye, well-spoken Rambler.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check
Let me
out
see
that
your
map.
sweater. Let me see your sweater, ma'am. Pretty good sweater.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Oh, I have a controller for this. Should I
take a
play it
look
with
at
a
that map.
controller? Okay, I'm gonna assume. Okay.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
The hyper present, super disruptive achievements things are clearly, this is clearly some sort of meta aspect, since the Alan Wake 1 had a lot of weird meta aspects, but this is clearly clearly those achievements are meant to be disruptive. No, I don't believe for a moment that these are very earnest achievements. I think they're doing another meta thing. And I'm curious to see what it is, because I did more or less like the meta thing. Y'all think controller is best? Chat, controller or mouse? Do you have any strong preferences for which way you think is easier? They're not on purpose. You're telling me that those are very earnest achievements pop-ups? You're telling, okay, no, somebody who has played through this, they're not like a meta layer. That's like earnestly, that's like real? That's like their real way of doing the achievements? No, you're fucking with me, chat. You're fucking with me. I can't believe that. I'm also gonna just put the crosshairs on. That's just the Epic game. Is that how Epic Games pop-ups always are? Thank you, Lance Hart. Thank you, Lance Hart. Thank you, Lance Hart. Thank you, Lance Hart. You're one step ahead of me. Give me a second. We're just gonna... Okay. I do wonder if I'm going to have to shut down the game and reopen it. I guess it's been a while since I've played a game in Epic. So this is what I get for that, I guess. Okay. And that. Okay. Thank you for the prompt link, Lance Hart. Okay. And we'll do that. I'll try playing with the controller.
Quit your belly aching, Thornton. I'm up here.
You gonna let me see the map?
That's just how the cookie crumbles.
Oh, I wonder if the little touch button on my PlayStation controller is broken. That might make the decision for us. Toggle mind place / writer's room. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I mean, it's not even giving me the option to remap. It's not giving me the option to remap. I'm so... I definitely have drift, 100%. Oh, we're gonna fuck this. All right. We're not fucking with it. We played the first Alan Wake this way, we'll play this one as well. There we go. See? So easy. Okay, I guess the scratched out part is the fog of war. Bony leg path. Bony legged is a nice way of describing Hartman in the control version of Hartman that we saw, which is hut, which is ladle, general store. Okay. See, this is much nicer. It's a much nicer just hitting the shift button to get this mild jog on.
Hey, Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right.
Actually, it's me. I'm the one taking over the case. Let me stand between them, game.
Saga
Fine.
Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Hey, Mechtel.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, Federal agent's right here, Thornton.
Good face acting
My partner,
on this
Thornton,
guy.
down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Pretty good.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night. Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it for them.
I'm really, really, really impressed at the quality of the face capture.
Time to review the facts of the case so far.
Okay.
Make sure
okay,
I'm seeing
fine.
the clues clearly.
Well, everybody in this fucking universe uses self-talk. The face, like not only the acting, but also like the intensity of the capture of the face and like how real and naturalistic it looked. Like that was incredible. Just like insanely, like, that's some of the best face capture stuff I've seen in a long time. Like, Baldur's Gate also obviously very, very good, but that was just, like, so naturalistic. Maybe it's because I've been fucking with Starfield again. I'm trying my best with Starfield, but it is just, like, just the face, the character modeling, and it's so out of touch with what technology can do now with face stuff. You know, face stuff? We're in the Mind Palace. Oh my god.
My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues.
Call it the Mind Palace then.
Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Mind Place is a notable worse name for this thing. Look at it. There's one little deer on the back. That's a fucking good sweater. There's one deer and it's on the back. That's so good. This is a sweater that was designed for third person perspective. If I saw that on a hanger in a store, I would be like, why is the deer on the back? That's bonkers. That's really funny.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Love some of these real people photos we've got. Kate's board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Okay. Okay. No, I actually still wanted to. Okay. Victims reported missing in 2010. It was 2010 when that was around when the first Alan Wake game came out, right? Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloated, bruising on the wrist. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruised, heart removed, strange tattoos. Slight difference in murders. Bloating only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem. Okay. Post-mortem tattooing of the body. Murder targets have no discernible common traits. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. Okay, well, I can't help but feel like we kind of already saw the murderers doing their thing. I hope.
See, you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it.
Visiting the Mind Palace does not pause the game.
Let's head down a hill to the crime scene.
I would like to go back. How do I go back to the Mind Palace?
Which sky?
No, okay. Private? I guess this is based on a pre-existing room, but the idea of somebody's Mind Palace having a private room that you're not supposed to go into is perplexing. I just wish this was not a Pistols magazine. I wish it was this old Pistol magazine. Really wasted opportunity. Look at all these lovely assets. Little teapot and tray. Some not at all ominous deer parts. Happy birthday, Logan. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, is that her daughter? Adorable. Okay. Can I turn on the TV? No. She hasn't memorized any full episodes of Night Springs yet. We'll get there. Okay. Thank you for waiting. I was in my mind place.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am.
Yeah,
You've
obviously.
cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't
Have you
wanna
seen my
slow
sweater?
down.
Are you
This is a
thinking of
sweater
retiring?
of a master detective.
You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Still pretty meta.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
Old man. Ooh, I love signs like these where you can see the thing in the distance and it's like, that's what that thing is called. The mighty mountains in the distance is no other than Mere Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. Well, that's... why would I want to zoom in there, game? Why would that be the part of the visage I wanted to zoom into? I mean, most national parks with, like, views, there will be at least one where it's like, yup, that peak is that, and that valley is that, and that's where that thing is. And I like that because it's like, yeah, this is a great view, and now I know what all these are.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
Ma'am?
Getting back to nature is your thing.
We all go back to nature in time.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Yeah, authentic Washington trees, 100%.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan?
I mean, it's accurate. This is a very, very accurate Pacific Northwest Park setting in a way that's making me nostalgic and really miss the Seattle area. Sorry, I dodged. I was trying to avoid some raindrops.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
It's irresponsible of this national park to still have convenience store signs up when that's what the general store, like, looks like now.
Shootouts with the mob?
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
I was gonna say the X-Files vibes.
You guys hiring?
Let's just see this.
Or am
body,
I?
Shall we?
You think that's a hugging spot, Nicholas? Ooh.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
I unlocked my first key image. Okay. C allows Saga to see active clues. Key image can be selected with blink and placed on the case board. Boom.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
When a key image is placed, it'll prompt new questions. Queerman, thank you for the resubscribe. And hello to you too. Objectives are viewable. You're just in time for the beginning of Alan Wake 2. Objectives are viewable at the case board in your goals. Okay. Yup. Okay. Is there a calendar? I'm trying to get a sense of, because it said there was a bunch of murders in 2010, but it's unclear to me what year it is supposed to be now. But I don't see a calendar. I guess maybe they'll tell us. It feels like it would have borne mentioning if there's been a long time Oh, let me go ahead
Step one,
and ruin these.
examine the corpse.
Let me ruin all of these clues by also stepping on them. Okay, now that that's done, we can examine the corpse. Really? I feel like it's my destiny to die behind a general store.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. The killer left the heart right next to the body.
What a waste.
Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Supposed to use every part of the ritualistic kill. They all take place the year they were released. That kind of makes sense. Okay.
Think, Saga.
Needle can be placed onto open up. Okay. Don't hum at me. I'm learning the interface.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Okay. Clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. Okay. Check out your goals by pressing. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Okay. Footprints, which
Multiple
okay, there we
people
go.
were here. Multiple killers?
Oh yeah, I mean almost certainly. Like, right? It feels like it just has to be. I guess I'm not doing... I should let the clues come to me. This is hard because they already showed us this murder. So it's like... Yeah. Gosh, what could have possibly have happened here?
The victim is? Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now,
Wait, this dude was FBI?
Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh,
Wow, that was in the...
yes.
He was in Alan Wake 1.
Knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Wow, thanks. What do you know about him, bub? Yeah, it's the... Yes! Yeah, Detective Oops, 100%. He was the one who was always like, why don't you take a seat, Dan Brown?
So you knew Alfred.
I would say he knew 5 authors.
Recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end.
Oh,
Got the boot
goodness.
pretty quick after that.
What happened to his partner?
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors.
Detective Oops, that would have been an
Depression led to
incredible
booze,
pull.
Booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Alan Wake, it would have been way funnier if all of the authors that Nightingale pulled to dunk on Alan Wake were like legit good authors. Like if he was like, oh, I fancy meeting you here, Jamaica Kincaid. I would have been like, what the fuck?
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Oh, what an ominous thing to say. Yeah, yeah. Wouldn't that have been fucking funny? Here we go. Mind Palace. Alright, yeah, click and hold. Alright. 13 years.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
I'm confused because it's last seen in okay, so he was last seen during the events of Alan Wake. That makes more sense. I understand now. So I was like, we saw him in Alan Wake. He wasn't missing, but I understand. I understand now. 4 later. All right.
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display?
It's a great question that I already know the answer to. So,
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
I guess this is nice for a tutorial murder, which is quite a phrase, quite a thing to have just said, because you know exactly what it is.
Multiple killers. Quite the party. Did they plan for the murder to happen here?
Chat, chat, y'all are cracking my shit up.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
I mean, what? Yeah, probably.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Ooh.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Okay. Again, more excellent self-talk. Detective Hoops. Again, a missed opportunity. I hope the spin-off game for Alan Wake 2 is us hanging out with Nightingale as he is dunking on more people with his elaborate knowledge of American literature, world literature. Using your intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
I mean, he was in the lake.
That's not a lake.
Oh, there we go.
It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
The antlers. Sorry, the clear antler placement on that is fascinating. I'm curious to see what the payoff in game for that is.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Okay. Okay. The True Detective Season 1? Maybe. I mean, this is the antler placement. Like, this is very much a cinematic thing. But it's curious to be like... that because antlers are such an interesting iconography because they both represent a prey and not a predator, but a strong prey. Because it's like that is the weapon of the deer against other deer. But they're also like essentially essentially pray, because here they are on your wall mounted. My assumption is that all of these victims came from the lake. That they... Wait, also, why were these people in town? If not because of this murder? Because she said something, Saga said something like, it's weird that, what a weird coincidence that there's this another murder just as we got into town. But if these murders are 13 years old at this point, why are they in town? I assume they were in town because there was one of these ritual murders, but I guess she's kind of implying not. All right. Can I talk to you? No. Can I talk to you? Is there something I'm supposed to do in my mind palace? Yes. Okay. The people disappeared in 2010 and showed up murdered now. Is that right? Okay, you're right. All victims were reported missing in 2010. Okay, good catch. Thank you.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Okay.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction.
She's psychic.
From the
Don't
lake.
tell me, chat. But she's psychic.
Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure.
This is going to be one of those games where I ask a lot of questions out loud rhetorically.
Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night.
And I know those are tempting to respond to,
Killers knew
but
he was here.
just as a reminder, please no
Dragged him to the
spoilers.
campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
He wasn't skinny dipping, he had boxers on.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
It's just a tree, y'all. It's fine.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Don't worry about picking it up, I guess.
Nightingales?
Can I really...
From under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
I mean, this is clearly a page of some sort of Alan Wake, my guess is Alan Wake novel. Am I really not gonna... I really can't pick that up? Okay, there we go.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us.
Yes, it begins.
One of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
words. These words felt like
I'll
a
let it
message.
finish.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept? Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Did Alan Wake kill off FBI agent Nightingale because he kept calling him Stephen King and shit?
Game with us.
I shut that shit down. I turned that off. My guess is
Nightingale
it
came
didn't
this
go
way.
through because of the
Either he
reboot,
dropped this
or because I
page,
need to reboot the game or
Or the
something.
killers left it for us.
That's so fucking funny. The idea that Alan Wake would be like, "Well, I'm gonna write you in my next novel and kill you all." Really funny to me. My guess is the achievements won't actually go off until I close and open the game again. So sorry to surprise you. Yes. I mean, if somebody was shit-talking me and called me David Foster Wallace, I might kill them off in my next novel, too.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now.
In your heart?
Inside.
Which was ritualistically removed? Or, like, metaphorically?
You must dig it out.
Well, sounds pretty literal.
In his chest. I must find out what.
Is that where the pages are stored? Because that's rough. Let's see. Ooh, wait. Did she read the... Leading them on an invitation, how could they not accept the sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them? Felt like a message was a message. Okay. I love that these versions of manuscript pages have been edited. That's very funny to me. Okay. Footprints, I guess. Okay, yeah.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks
Bye, Detective
make no
Hoops.
sense.
That doesn't go with the victim? Okay. Chat, can I tell you, I fucking hate how linear this conspiracy board is. You've got up and down room that you need to be branching more. I hate this. Oh man, it's really getting to me.
I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
You're right, it's just a tutorial case. But I can't help but feel like the game's not gonna let me choose how I set up my conspiracy boards in the future. Also, are you really not gonna... I'm sorry, FBI agent, you're not gonna walk around... You're not gonna walk around this tree and look at the other side of the tree? Oh my god. You're not gonna, like...
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read a witch with no heart.
Hey, it's her!
Owl murder.
Barbara Jagger. There is no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake, it being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. Giant witch! The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. Or so the legend goes. This looks like... This looks like one of those tourist standees where you're supposed to put your face there and then take a picture. It's such a weird sign to have up. Really good. So for real, we're just absolutely giving up on those footprints. That's fine. It's not fine. That really bothers me. It's such a simple thing to bother me, but it does.
This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
Yeah, isn't it cool?
I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped
Same.
Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a
you made it
science
back.
fair?
Good.
That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. And my daughter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those.
Wow, she
big
loves
bubbles.
volcanoes.
Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
This game is genuinely making me excited. I mean, I was already pretty excited to be back in Seattle for ECCC, but this is really honing how excited I am to go back and go, I think maybe hit up the Olympic Peninsula or something.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Deerfest!
I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Deerfest was in the first game.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try
God,
that shortcut
yeah.
the deputy mentioned.
Sounds
Me too,
good.
dude. I could really go for some diner coffee right now. I appreciate how they placed Casey in the perfect place so that when you were done talking to him,
Roger.
you were immediately facing the shortcut. Uh-oh. Why do you have your flashlight out? That makes
Seems
me
like
nervous.
a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods.
That is...
Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
It's pretty wild to relegate a bunch of ritualistic murders to an asterisk. To be like, this is great, except for the ritualistic murders. Totally lovely town, except for all the dead bodies. Like, that's kind of, I guess if you're an FBI agent, you're kind of used to it. But to me, if somebody was like, oh my God, you have to go to this incredible little town. Look at God's Eye. You have to go to this incredible little town. It has the highest per capita murder rate in town, but... Does that say Cold Casey?
An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Cold Casey. It does. Some days it does feel like Washington has the most amount of shows / movies about ritualistic murders, and I get it. It's gloomy. Look, are these painted rocks? Or are they knitted? They look like they're wrapped in knitting, right? That's kind of, yeah. Yeah, it looks like they're wrapped in yarn somehow. Okay. Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons in the Mine Palace. Oh my God, we use the magazine. That's fucking funny. Olivia, the Pacific Northwest is gorgeous. And I do miss how gorgeous it is. It is also, at least in the Seattle area, as a result of all the tech companies there, miserably expensive. I very seriously, when I left New York, considered moving back to the Pacific Northwest. But everybody I know who lives in the area, well, I don't have the rate. They either are working for one of those tech companies and can afford an apartment or can't. And it's just like, this is really rough. I think if you're not in the Seattle area, I think it's a lot better. But it is like, when I was living in Tacoma, and that was like 6 years ago,
Can't
it
fit
was
the clues all
already
together yet.
spread so
removed,
far beyond Seattle that
tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera?
yes,
To record
there's
a snuff film?
Maybe.
maybe.
And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Yeah, but that said, like, there's a lot more to the Pacific Northwest than Seattle and Portland. It's just that Seattle and Portland are both fucking incredible. Evil bad man, yes. Pacific Northwest is great except for the ritualistic housing crisis. Yeah, 100%. Olivia, that's tricky. I mean, I think Portland's also pretty, still pretty rough. That's a shame because there's a lot of like really great small towns in the Pacific Northwest that are absolutely delightful. Especially like on the coast, there's some really delightful nice little coastal towns.
Here we are.
Man!
Let's
That's
drive
the
back to
Pacific
town and meet the
Northwest.
sheriff at the diner.
Queer communes, not hippie communes.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
What is happening?
Damn impressive work so far.
Internet stutter, maybe.
With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
I mean, it's gorgeous. The Pacific Northwest is gorgeous. It does rain a lot.
Need to
A
swing by
lot.
the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll
Everything
pop
you've
there
heard
anyway.
about the Pacific North
Oh, I
rain
walked
is
to the
100%
diner.
accurate.
Get a feel for the town.
But it's gorgeous. It's so beautiful. The mountains, the crisp air, the ocean. It's all, like, it's fucking gorgeous. I do miss that. Wow, I love these dudes. Boy, I'm gonna knock one of them
The
over.
diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and all witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Wow, look at this place. Yes, a ferry. I love a ferry. Love the ferries. Love a ferry. Love a ferry, miss a ferry. All right. I would love if this game also had collectible coffee thermoses, and anytime you got near them, he was like, I smell coffee, like a bloodhound. That would be pretty awesome.
Hi.
People in the Pacific Northwest are not friendly enough to say hi to a stranger wearing an FBI jacket. Come on. Okay. Manor Wellness Center. Valhalla Nursing Home. Interesting. Okay. Oh god, I want to bully this man so much. Don't help. Whoa, that was almost assault. That was almost assaulting a federal agent. You want to start something? You want to start something? I'm going to knock over all your coffee shit.
Isn't it?
I was...
You don't think the amount of hot caffeinated beverages you've downed has anything to do with it?
I don't know what
I
you're
love
talking
them.
about.
I love them.
I'm in hell.
Oh no, Lance Hart. Oh no, you're right.
Topic, please.
Oh my god. A little bit of power corrupted me so easily. Let me back in there. Hold on.
Come to Coffee World. The thrills never end and the coffee never stops pouring.
All right, this guy's moving too much.
10% off all your coffee-themed purchases from the gift shop. Get your thermoses ready for winter. I could use a thermos right now.
Let me see inside your can.
Those, brother.
Let me see your face. Ah. Yeah, I'm trying to collect them. Look at me. Look at me trying to collect them. Ugh. Alright. Fine. Let's get out of here. Sorry about what I was just doing, Casey. Don't worry about it. Look at this.
Horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, I mean our float will be the belle
Look
of all
at
this
it.
year's
It's
Deer
so
Fest.
cool.
Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float for sure. This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what to expect really.
It is the finest entertainment a town like ours has to offer. The happiest day of the year. Like Christmas, but better.
Well, I certainly hope so.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Where did Casey go? Did he ditch? Was I taking too long? Did he bail? Faith, that's so funny.
Got any big plans for the day after the festival?
Did you all end up going to Forks?
Staying in and eating your body weight in pancakes day around here. You need to recover after all that celebrating.
Well, I've got plans.
Okay, so you were in an Airbnb in Forks. That's really funny. Forks, Washington is where... Was it where Twilight was set in the books, if that was right? It is close to the Olympic National Park, which is a much better draw than the Twilight stuff. But even the last time I was there, I think was the year that I left the Seattle area. So like 5 or 6 years ago. Got a Portobello pizza! And it was wild to see like the last dredges and remnants of the Twilight tourism still clinging to the area. But in kind of a sad way.
I'm
It was a lovely area.
You know,
It's
I
beautiful.
wouldn't
It's the
say
Pacific
no to
Northwest.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
This man breaks Tim's.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like
The TikTok teens are into Twilight
Mulligan
now?
and Thorpe are still on
Ironically.
about that?
I mean, it would be nice
the
for
Bookers don't
Forks
strike me as the murdering
to
type,
have
but you can decide for yourselves.
some more people visiting,
They're just
maybe.
inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Oh, just last year, still a lot of
We've looked
Twilight
through the
shit.
case
I mean, it
files
makes
you sent
sense.
over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess.
That's Sean
Missing person
Ashmore.
cases spiked around
Doesn't that look
2010.
like bearded
The
Sean
fence was
Ashmore?
built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
It is Sean Ashmore. Really, really good face capture. Because I could not recognize Sean Ashmore's voice ever. Don't side-eye me. Sean Ashmore of Animorphs TV show legacy?
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
Good to see you.
Oh my god, look at this. Oh, I want diner pie so bad. Look at the coffee cup. Not for sale. Fuck you. Matching shirts. You've got 2 of them. Give me one.
Part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
Don't touch. Look at this bear. Jukebox is out of order. The poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over again. I'm as big a fan as Coconut as the next person, but come on. That's a shout out to Alan Wake 1 when you play that song. Because that game, that game had songs in it. Dearlicious milkshakes. Maybe I'll go to a diner for lunch. Why not French fries? Look at that missing puppy. Fishing gear for sale. For sale coffee cup mascot costume. Some wear and tear. Where it was beaten up by an FBI agent.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
It's good. This lady knows her rights. She was straightforward about being like, hey, what's the fucking deal? I want to get out of here.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard
Could be.
shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They
Fair.
were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree."
Kind of important intel that you probably should have just mentioned.
And then we found out the whole thing was terrifying.
Quoi?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Okay. Conversation over. Aw, probably shouldn't be back here. This one doesn't have a not for sale.
Profile will help me find a way forward.
That one doesn't have a not for sale sticker on it.
Hey there, Mr. Deer.
What?
You remind
Ma'am?
me of a dream I had.
What? Teamwork makes the dream work. Ooh. The coffee pot. Coffee pot's a little eerie. I do love the idea of Coffee World, a coffee theme park where the fun is percolating. $25.
I'm missing
Play
something.
exciting games,
should try
drink
profiling.
full-bodied coffee, meet the one and only Mocha Moose. Mocha Moose. Okay. Okay. Alright, into the Mind Palace, since the game keeps insisting. Cool. I like how they have done this graphic.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
I love the real people shots when she's using her psychic powers. It makes me giddy.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Look at how big those pie slices are. Oh my god.
I told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now.
Rose!
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh God. Saga Anderson.
As I live and breathe.
Do you know each other?
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl.
What?
How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter.
Uh-oh.
That's so weird you don't remember.
It's so weird you don't remember your daughter drowning.
I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No.
I love Rose. She might be my favorite character.
You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
I love her. Ah! Yeah, she does have a private room in her mind palace, huh? I fucking love Rose. Good. Let me enter my mind palace to figure out what the fucking deal with this lady is. Ooh, got something on the previous murders.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Okay. Casey, I've opened a case and file for the Alex Casey lunchboxes. I do worry that's going to end up being...
I need to know more about the code of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Uh-huh. I'm worried that's going to end up being something that leads to my daughter and whatever is happening there. I'm sorry, I'm still getting used to the UI, Saga. I'm gonna drop things on occasion. Background cases accumulate clues about broader ongoing topics. Okay.
Doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another
Can't
message.
it? Can't it? Weren't they like super popular? I'm assuming that Alex Casey was the name of the detective that Alan Wake wrote, right? Like, I don't remember that, but I'm taking for granted that that has to be what that is. No, come on. There we go. Faith, yeah, they're on the hustle, they're on the grind, you know. You've always, if you've got a cult, you've always got to be recruiting. So,
So Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
Look at Rose's
We all
out,
know
a
each
little
other
waitress
around here.
outfit. I love it.
It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces.
Tell her coffee order. That'll convince her. That's sacred. That's a sacred bond between you and your regular diner waitress.
Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
If I were coming through here, I would absolutely get a bag of their local Oh Dear Diner cafe coffee. Bright Falls blend? Yes. Yes. Do they sell? They're probably like... There's probably like some Alan Wake 2 merch, right?
Let's go.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult.
Not one of the chill kinds of cults.
Tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my
He was
favorite.
he was talking about the clan, Sean Ashmore.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
I love Deerfest. Cholt?
Hey, what do you know about
Cholt?
that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case.
She's the best. She never forgets a face or a coffee order.
What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible.
Oh.
But best not to take it personally.
I could hear a phone call happening in there. Oh.
Hey, boss.
Same old police station.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Hobbs, it's a good
This is
question.
the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate
I mean,
the
it's
support,
possible
Sheriff.
Saga was just like, you know, just talking to herself. Jaywalking costs lives. Wow. Wow. Wear a life jacket. That's good advice. Protect your belongings. Stay safe. Hunter safety courses. Self-defense. What an exciting town. Shh. This implies that somebody is watching this this pickpocket steal this guy's wallet, and he's just like, "Don't tell. It's a secret."
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Whoa, damn, Saga, you a doctor? I mean, this really is X-Files. Increasingly X-Filian. I did not mean to do that.
I can't say I feel the same.
Casey, what the fuck? Wait, there was a thing for me to interact with. Right? You all saw it. Yes! It begins! That door looked at me funny, so it was fine that I did that. Let me loot these lockers. Yes, 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 thank you. Hi.
I can't force it open.
Damn it. Damn it.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
I'm so curious how explicit this autopsy is going to be. And we will start the next stream with such a thing. For better or for worse. I'll make sure to put some warnings somewhere so people know that it's gonna... Ooh, not gonna... I don't know. Maybe it won't be that explicit. It just feels like it's gonna be pretty goopy. That's my guess. Cliffhanger, yeah. Excellent. Superb. I'm really excited that we're finally in actual Alan Wake 2 territory. It's been such a long time coming. Let's see. Is there anybody streaming that I could raid? Let's see. Who's up? Oh, Remap Radio's up. Let's raid Remap. Raid? Yeah, I saw Jed was on the stream, and I'm like, oh, well, we gotta go. We gotta go hang out with Remap. All right, I'll see you all over there. Have a good rest of your week. And we'll be back Sunday at the regular time, which is an hour earlier than it used to be, but is now at 10 a.m. Central Time. I'll see you then. Bye!
Will it need to evolve to have the same critical acclaim that it did at the time?